Yo, what's up dudes, it's your boy Eagle Brava, and I'm here with episode 38 of my Borderlands 2 Legendary Weapons Guide. Today guys, we have a shield known as the Impaler. My case, we just have the Impaler. Your case, you will just have the Impaler. No prefix to this shield, and we were lucky enough to get an overpowered level 10. I've already had one in the back pocket just in case I didn't get it on the drop, but we do get that on the drop. The red text, Vlad would be proud. Now that is a reference to Vlad the Impaler, pretty savage dude back in the day. So if you guys are interested in looking that up, check it out at your own risk. Of course, only corrosive. It does launch a little corrosive spikes you guys are going to see in the gameplay. We're going to show you, of course, how to unlock this thing, how to farm it, and then, of course, show you some gameplay, go through the wiki at the end. There are a couple ways you could get this shield, one being from the Warrior, where you could fast travel to Heroes Pass and run through that whole mess and try to farm the Warrior for it. Or you could go into Dragon Keep, fast travel there, and then farm the Handsome Sorcerer, which is exactly what we did. We ended up farming for the Handsome Sorcerer. I don't know what it is, but for some reason the drop rates, it's the same exact loot pool as a Warrior, but it seems like the drops are a little bit more frequent than the Warrior. I don't know if you guys have the same thing. Let me know in the comments below, but you guys can follow me. You do have to complete the Assault on Dragon Keep, Tiny Tina's DLC, to get these Handsome Sorcerer available to farm, so just keep that in mind if you don't have this area unlocked, or if you haven't beaten that DLC, you do have to get that. But again, if you have not played the DLC, or maybe you don't have it, that's okay. You could just go farm the Warrior for the shield. And honestly, you know, just the shield for me was a little lackluster. You guys are going to see in the gameplay. But over here, we'll take the teleport up. Handsome Sorcerer does have 3 phases. The first one is just the normal Handsome Sorcerer, and then he has 2 more after this. So we take him out pretty easily with the Ahab Pimpernel glitch. Want to get these legendaries out as fast as possible for you dudes. That is why I'm glitching with this freaking thing, man. No hacks, nothing like that, but still, you know, it's a little cheesy, a little cheap, but I want to show you guys these drops ASAP, and this is exactly how to do it. So there we go. We killed the 3 stages, and you're going to see that shield drop right in front of us, man, right there. All these legendaries are pretty much going to drop in this area when you do farm for the Handsome Sorcerer, so he won't throw it like clear across the map. They'll pretty much drop towards the middle, maybe a little bit to the left, but you can see I do have 2 of them already ready to go, but this is the one that we got from the Handsome Sorcerer, and this will be the one that will be shown in the gameplay. Of course, the gameplay will be overpowered level 10, so that was the drop. Let's jump into the gameplay and go through the wiki. Impaler is a legendary spike shield in Borderlands 2 manufactured by Maliwan. It is obtained randomly from any suitable loot source, but has an increased chance to drop from the Warrior located in the Vault of the Warrior and the Handsome Sorcerer located in the Dragon's Keep. It will only come as corrosive, and you guys will see it's going to shoot these little corrosive projectiles at the enemy once it does get a little bit depleted. So again, it's not going to shoot out anything else. It'd be pretty sick if it shot out like slag or something like that, but just corrosive is really only going to be effective towards bot type enemies. The red text says Vlad would be proud. Launches corrosive homing spikes when damaged with bullets. And deals corrosive spike damage to melee attackers. So if you do get meleeed, you will deal spike damage to that enemy. The usage and description says, against melee attackers, the Impaler operates as a standard corrosive element spike shield. When struck by a bullet, however, the Impaler launches a homing spike, which will initially aim at the attacker. The spike has a low projectile velocity, a broad turning radius, and travels initially in a slight arc directly towards the target. You can see when I do get hit, once the shield is after, you know, unless I'm getting absolutely obliterated and dropped in OP level 10, you can see that the shield does shoot out those little corrosive homing spikes in kind of an arc. And if the target is too close, the spike may fail to track, traveling fruitlessly in a broad circle until it exhausts its range. Hardcover in front of the target will also block the spike. If a closer target presents itself during the spike arc, the spike might change course and track that target instead. A couple notes on this thing, man, because again, you guys are checking out the gameplay. For me, it's not really doing justice. Again, we are overpower level 10. I'm sure this thing was a beast when you're maybe in like a lower level, or again, if you're fighting melee enemies, that might be the route to take. But just from what I'm getting of this thing, man, it just wasn't really doing much. You could see I'm just letting these guys just destroy me here, and it doesn't really do much in corrosive damage. Some notes on this thing: the ranged attack is triggered as a response from bullets. Similar to an absorb shield, no other enemy range attacks will trigger this. Launch spikes, but not melee spikes, deal elemental splash damage and are buffed by grenade damage bonuses. Kills with launched spikes will trigger bloodbath. So man, this thing might actually be an absolutely insane shield for Krieg. I don't like to dump on these guns or shields or whatever grenade mods because yeah, I am rocking a Sal Gunzerker build, pistol build, so it could be an absolute beast with the Psycho with Krieg. I don't know, maybe it'll deal extra explosive damage or whatever the heck, man. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments if you are rocking the Impaler Shield, but for me, man, it just wasn't doing it. Of course, I have been playing with the Sham, which is, in my opinion, the best shield in the game. So going from the Sham really to anything else is difficult. But anyway, guys, that was the episode. If you guys do enjoy, be sure to hit the thumbs up, sub to the channel. We are getting all of these freaking legendaries. So if you don't have this one and you are collecting these with me, you're gonna have to get that yourself. But anyway, let me know if you guys do like the Impaler, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.